Hi everyone. So you guys have been writing in, asking your questions, and I appreciate that so much. So keep the questions coming in. And if I don't answer them on these one-to-one kind of podcast interviews, then I will always ask them in my interviews with other entrepreneurs that I have. So one question that I do get asked a lot, and it's from a lot of people, and it varies from different age ranges. So some people are younger asking this question, and some people are older asking this question. It's quite a common question, and I had this myself. So the question that you guys have been asking is, how do you identify your passion? And look, I get it, it's not always easy to identify your passion. So I'm going to answer this for you now. And there's two questions that I will ask to help you identify your passion. So the first question I always ask is, when you are not working, what do you enjoy doing? So when you're not at work, what do you enjoy doing in your spare time? Is it painting? Is it photography? Is it cooking? What is it that you enjoy doing? That is the first question. And that's kind of the place that everyone would start with, essentially. So if from that question, though, you can't think of an answer, don't worry, because I have a lot of people that are in that position. So I've asked that question to quite a few people, and some people say, yeah, I enjoy doing this, I enjoy doing that. But some people are like, I'm really not sure. And that's okay. So this brings me to the second question that I ask. I want you to think about every job that you've had, or everything that you've done voluntarily, or any experience you've had in university, or any full-time or part-time or freelance job, whatever it is. I want you to think about any experience that you've had in the working environment. And I want you to think about the areas or the elements of that job that you enjoyed the most. There'll be things and parts of the job that you didn't enjoy, but there'll be parts of the job that you really did enjoy. So, for example, when I started out in marketing, I was doing strategies, I was executing digital marketing campaigns, and I was also doing events, organizing events. And when I asked this question to myself, I looked and I thought, right, okay, what do I enjoy? But what didn't I enjoy? So I knew exactly what I didn't enjoy. Look, I really didn't enjoy setting up the events, to be honest with you. But strategic marketing and digital marketing execution, I knew I loved. It just came so natural to me. It came so easy to me. And I loved it. And in my spare time, I would study all the time. I would watch, videos on digital marketing. I studied it at university, but I would do that self-learning in my own time. Like, I just knew strategy and digital marketing was what I loved. But again, I knew that I didn't like the event side of things. So it's easy to look at, what you don't like, and then look at, the areas that you did like. Now, when you identify those areas that you loved, I want you to leave it at that. What happens when I ask these questions sometimes is people start thinking in a business aspect. So they start thinking, okay, what passion do I love to create a business? No, that will come after. I will do another podcast on that. That will come after. All I want you to do is think about what you enjoyed. We're just trying to identify your passion. And also, I asked this question to another friend who came to me and said, Stacey, I'm struggling to identify my passion, just to give you another example. And, I said to him, what parts of your job did you enjoy? And he enjoyed advising people, and he enjoyed working with people. And as it turns out, he actually worked in a completely different area to what his passion was. And we found out that, the area that he loved, like I say, was working with people. And as we went through and we were talking about it, we got to a point where we realized, HR is an area that he would be extremely, passionate about, because all the skills and all the areas of his other job that he loved aligned with this. And this is then what he used to create his business. So another example is, someone that loves painting. in their spare time? You know, what can they do to have that as a business? Can they offer training? You know, can they offer workshops and teaching people how to paint? Or can they sell their paintings? You know, so the business element comes after. It's important to identify the passion, and then you look at how that passion can serve others. But first, let's identify it. So the two questions I want you to ask yourself are, what do you enjoy doing when you are not working? And if you were working, what elements of that job did you really enjoy? What didn't you like, but what did you like? Let's ask yourself your two questions. If you've got the answers, please comment on this video so I can see, you know, what your answers are, and then I'll do a follow-up video to how to turn that passion into a business. But for now, let's identify your passion. Great speaking to you. Thank you. Bye.